Everybody, welcome to Sherman Wealth Weekly Snaps. What a crazy, wild week. Hard to believe, but interest rates were spiking. We posted on our Instagram and LinkedIn a really interesting chart as a follow up from February 16th when we really started to see rates move above the 1.2% on the 10-year note range. We pointed out something that we've been following, and boy, did markets take notice of it this week. We saw the Nasdaq on pace for its worst week in 4 months. And similar to the Fed taper tantrum from a few years back, we saw yield spike all the way up to 1.6 on the 10-year, settling right now as we're recording this in the 1.45 range, touching again 1.5%, which has a dramatic impact on valuation, of course, as we're seeing some of the high-flying stay-at-home tech names fall pretty hard this week, both on a valuation metric and also, are we going to get the second stimulus? The House has passed the resolution for the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. So interest rates were up on a lot of good economic news, which is great for the economy, great for forecasting where we think we'll be with vaccines and other things opening up. The reflation trade has been in full effect this week, but we saw a tremendous amount of volatility return. So really monitoring interest rates, impact on the housing market, impact on mortgage rates, of course, and then valuations of these tech and other companies, as we've said. Also had massive, massive moves in crypto world. We saw Bitcoin, which we've talked about, above 56,000 a coin, now in the 45-ish range. So massive moves. A lot of talk of, is Bitcoin a true store of value? All the Bitcoin and crypto experts were talking about inflation, and when inflation comes, Bitcoin would hold. We did not see that at all. So it's very interesting to see how that takes an impact. Other crypto news, we saw Square adding to MicroStrategy and Tesla before them, adding Bitcoin to the balance sheet, continuing to do so, changing sort of the business model there, which was a very interesting development as we saw them reporting earnings. We also saw very, very strong earnings from Airbnb as well as Etsy this week, DraftKings as well. So that's been an interesting thing to follow. Also wanted to point out that we had, of course, GameStop and the rest of the meme stocks. Hard to believe that the Reddit traders figured out a way to do it again to Wall Street. A lot of the people that were diamond hands, meaning that they were supposed to be holding on forever, gave up, and somehow we still managed to short squeeze. Again, we had excellent vaccine news from Johnson & Johnson, a one-shot vaccine. So will we have 3 vaccines available for folks over the summer as things, as we said, are really starting to open up again? We had also Coinbase, in a Bitcoin crazed world, filed to go public, a direct listing on the Nasdaq. And of course, we wanted to talk about Tiger Woods in an unfortunate accident, and our prayers are for him for a speedy recovery. That's all we have today. Check out our blogs for the new topics that we recorded. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and we will talk to you soon.